There we go. Yeah, I'm still figuring out how to work this. That's exactly why I come on here late at night so I can figure out the kinks. Now, I need to really do something about this camera. I hate this joint. My guy Bacon, what's going on, man? Bacon does not miss. My brother Bacon, what's going on, man? We doing it again. We back at it. Plot twist, spoiler alert. I always come on in the middle of the night when everybody sleeps so I can make my mistakes. But yeah, man, nah, on a serious note, I actually am coming on late tonight because I went out and I want to talk about it. It was definitely a different experience because I don't go out at all. Like I'm not the party guy. I don't really hang out like that. I'm always at the crib with my kids. Is the audio on? Yeah, the audio is on. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So yeah, I went out and going out, I honestly have to say it was a reminder of why I don't go out. Cause sometimes, when you're out of something for so long, you get ideas and you think like, hey man, maybe it wasn't that bad, or maybe I miss it. Like a lot of people that have been married for a long time, they always talk about, what they would be doing in the game if they were single, which, I haven't been married that long to get there because I know how crucial and crazy the streets are. Like I'm good. Shout out to everybody that's out here single and playing the field, man. Kudos to y'all, man. I give y'all credit because the game right now, man, the way that it is, the dating world, man. I literally tip my hat to you brothers and sisters out there, man, because it is crazy based off of what I see from the outside looking in. Of course, when you're actually in the game, it's a little different. But outside looking in, I would not want to trade places with you people. Um, and by you people, I specifically mean people that are actively dating. I would not want to trade places with you guys. So yeah. But like I was saying, I did go out tonight. My God, bacon, man. Let me do that real quick. So yeah, as I was saying, I went out tonight. It was one of my classmates from high school's birthday. Um, well, it wasn't his birthday, but it was the birthday celebration. Shout out to my guy Carter, by the way, man. Super solid dude for as long as I've known him, and I've known him literally since like the third or the fourth grade, man. You know, shout out to him, man. Congratulations on another year. Keep living. We'll do it again next year, the same way that we did the year before and this year. Only difference is this year, the wife didn't go with me. So I was outside solo dolo. And man, first, let me tell y'all. So my gut Carter, man, he was feeling good. It was his birthday, rightfully so. So he was feeling good. And mind you, the backdrop of this entire evening is the fact that Colorado played Colorado State, which at the timing of this video, let me see how that ended. I know when I left, it was OT and Colorado did not get the 2-point conversion. So at the timing of this, it looks like Colorado won. Colorado won. Okay, nice, nice, nice. So from the time it took me to get to the from the last bar to the house, Colorado pulled it out, man. Shout out to Deion Sanders. As you can see, I got on my Deion Sanders jersey when he played for the Falcons. It was bacon. It really was. Appreciate you, bacon, for that, my guy, as always. But yeah, it was crazy, man. Imma get there 'cause Imma get there. So, I was man, let me tell you. So moving right along, the night started again. It was my guy's birthday. Now mind you, all day. I did the live last night and we did 2 hours. We ended up 2 hours and 5 minutes baking. At 2 hours and 5 minutes, or maybe it was like two even. I was like, you know what? I'm tired. I can't do this anymore. So right around 2 o'clock. No, it was 1 o'clock, but we did it for 2 hours. Right around 1 o'clock, I shut it down. I was like, yo, I just can't do it anymore. So fast forward, and I'll go back and tell you about what I did today, but I specifically want to talk about going out tonight. So my guy Carter, he hits me up. He's like, "Yo, I'm gonna be in Columbia. I mean, I'm gonna be in Charlotte tonight. Pull up, bro. Celebrate my birthday. You know how we did it last year. We doing it again." So like, all right, bro. I'm gonna pull up on you, man. So um, around 9 o'clock after the day, and like I said, I'm gonna go back and tell you about the day. I said, you know what? I don't feel like going out. And I was 100% gonna flake. I was gonna try to figure out how I was gonna watch the game, which one of these streaming services I could, see which one that we haven't been utilizing fully. And I was just gonna watch the game and stay home because I was tired, long day. And yeah, that was it. I was done. Well, wifey says that she's hungry. She wanted some chicken wings. And I was like, you know what? I kind of want some chicken wings too. So maybe I could kill two birds with one stone. I can get the chicken wings. I can go out, celebrate with my guy, come back home at a decent time and watch the game. Or, maybe I can just watch the game and get the wings and, just chill. Kill three birds with one stone, just chill. So I hit him like, yo, I'm pulling up. Where you guys at? He's like, yo, man, we're at Tattoos and Booze. I'm like, all right, I'm on the way. Put the kids to sleep. Well, the kids are already asleep at this point. Wifey wanted the wings. Cool. I threw this on because I'm rocking with Dion. Rocking with Dion. I threw this on and I get in the truck. I drive to Tattoos and Booze, which is where he said he was at. So I get to the parking lot. I pay for parking. Charlotte, you have to pay for parking. It is what it is. But I have the app. So boom. Put all the information in the app, pay for parking. We out. Go stand in the line, which I hate standing in lines. I enjoy being in a fraternity because when you're in a fraternity in college, you usually get to skip the line for free or, you pay a discounted rate. And yeah, not in college anymore. And it's not like a Greek thing. So I'm waiting in line. As I'm waiting in line, I get to the front of the line and the guy said, yo, man, if you park in that parking lot across the street at 12 o'clock, they are towing people's cars. And I'm like, are you serious? I just paid for the parking. He's like, yeah, I'm super serious. So, so I walk back across the street creating different types of plan. Right, man. I'm like, I don't really feel like going. That's the thing. When you get in your 30s, man, it's like going out is crazy. But again, I forgot because I haven't been out in a while. And so this was my reminder. Um, yeah, so I go back across the street, I move the car, I have to go in a rectangle because the streets were one ways. So there's that. I drive in a rectangle. I find a new parking lot. I park there. I pay for parking again. Second time I pay for parking. It is what it is. Got to pay for parking. Otherwise, you'll be paying for them to take the boot off your car, or you'll be paying for the pleasure of picking up your car from the lot. So I pay for the parking. Now I gotta walk. I walk down the street and get back to the thing, the bar. Yes, a bar. I guess you call it a bar club, whatever. So tattoos and booze is pretty much the same thing. That perfume girl, what's going on? I'm not going to tell my perfume story again. It's good to see you. Welcome back. Um, so yeah, I'm paying for it. I get in the line. I'm like, you know what? It's my guy Carter. So whatever. I don't go out. Wife wants wings. I can get the wings from tattoos and booze. We still win it. So I give him a call. I'm like, yo, bro, are you still at Tattoos and Booze? And he's like, no, we're not at Tattoos and Booze. We're at Cloud now. And so, for those of you who aren't familiar with Charlotte, Cloud is on the south end. Tattoos and Booze is uptown. So it's like now I'm leaving uptown and I'm going to um the other spot, which is on the south end. So now I'm going to the south end. I'm like, all right, this is already starting to be too much. But it's my guy's birthday. They're in town. I'm gonna show some love. So I go to Cloud. I've never been to Cloud before. I don't know anything about Cloud. I'm just gonna go again, show my homie love. It's his birthday. So it takes me forever to find a park because where Cloud is, you also have 1501 South Mint across the street, which is very important to the story. So keep that in mind. 1501 South Mint is directly across the street from Cloud, which is a bar. Um, but then you got a whole bunch of other bars like up the street, and it's in the middle of a neighborhood. So I have to park in the neighborhood, walk backwards to get to Cloud because they say that they're in Cloud. So I'm calling and texting like, "Yo, y'all still at Cloud?" Just making sure because drunk people make moves on a whim, and you can't really keep up with drunk people. So I'm like, "Yo, man, are y'all still at Cloud?" I don't hear anything. The line is pretty decent. It's a decent sized line. And like I told y'all earlier, I hate waiting in lines. So I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go home. But then I still don't have the wings. Wifey says she wanted wings. Cloud has wings. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna just wait at Cloud. But then somebody was like, yo, the cut line is $40. I'm like, you know what? I can just pay this $40, go inside Cloud, get the wings, say happy birthday, buy a round of drinks, go home, and I can still catch the game. Cause this bar has no TVs and nothing like that whatsoever. I don't know much about it, but I know that this ain't that kind of bar. So I decide, you know what? I'm just gonna look at the live updates on my phone. I'm not about to pay $40 to go into a bar. That's crazy. Even though I got it, I'd rather spend that. I'd spend that on wings and fries. And I no, I'm not paying $40 to skip the line. So I'm waiting in line and they're holding the line, and I'm just sitting here. And I'm like, man, I picked the worst possible time to be cheap. But mind you, I've already wasted money because I paid for two different parking spots because the first parking spot I paid for, they were towing. The second parking spot, they said that they weren't at the spot anymore. So now I'm going to a different spot. So I'm already on edge, like, yo, I'm about to go home. What's going on, man? Shout out to the people on Instagram that's following the story as well. Cause I'm telling you, man. This is why after 30, shout out to everybody that's over 30 that still be outside, man. I can't do it. It's not for me. It is not for me at all. So they're holding the line because they wanted to get packed up. And all I see is these people that are just paying $40 to go into the bar. And I'm like, man, I could really just pay this $40 and be done. So they finally start letting people back in. There's no cover charge at all. So the people that paid $40, they literally just paid to get inside because once you get in, there's no cover charge. I'm looking like, well, what's the regular admission? Is it like 20? Is it 10? Like, is there a big difference? There was no fee. So it's like, cool. I get to keep my $40. I'm finally inside. And so I'm like, all right, let me find these guys. Let me get this food. Let me go home and watch this game because I really want to see what's going to happen. What is Dion going to do tonight? So, as I'm walking around Cloud looking, trying to find these guys, I go into the VIP section because he texted me and was like, yo, man, we got a section. Pull up, man. You good? All you got to do is come over here. We got you. We got drinks everywhere. I haven't drank since January when I had a really massive hangover. I'm like, you know what? I'm just not drinking no more. I'm sick of this. And so, whatever. I get there, I go to the VIP section. Dude's like, whoa, 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 what you doing? I'm like, it's my friend's birthday, man. They got a section somewhere here. I just want to say happy birthday, buy a round of drinks, get some wings, and go home. He's like, yo, your people ain't here. You would have been on the list. So I'm like, all right, man. So now I'm really like, you know what? I don't care about these wings. I don't care about the birthday no more. I just want to go home because I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? I had a long day, which I still haven't told y'all about. I'm just talking about the night. So I'm like, yo, I'm about to go home. But before I go home, I'm gonna call and text just to make sure. Cause he drove all the way up to Charlotte. He asked me to show up. I'm gonna show up. No answer, no nothing. I'm like, you know what? I'm done. Forget it. Whatever. I'm going home. I'm tired. I'm old. I'm done. But before I go home, I just happened to look on Instagram. I look on Instagram and I see that they're not at Cloud, which is where he said they were at, but they're at 1501 South Mint. If you were here earlier, remember I told you 1501 South Mint was across the street. So I wasted all this time waiting in line, debating whether I want to spend this $40 or not to cut the line. And they were across the street the whole time. Like they literally could have looked over and saw me and realized that I was at the wrong spot. And they could have told me, hey, you want to come over here? Because that's how close they were. There you go, right there, too. Yeah, man, they had me at the wrong spot. I'm sitting here like, oh man, these guys got me, man. So I finally get over to 1501 South Mint. and I and I look over, I see my dog Carter, and I realize why he didn't answer the phone. Because my boy was on the couch sleep. And I'm like, I'm like, dog, what's up, man? I made it. I'm here, bro. And he sleep. He had on shades, so he looking cool as hell, dog. Like I had to double take for a minute just to make sure. And my dog was out cold. And then he wakes up and he's like, yo, what's up, dog? Let's drink. It's like, bro, you know you was just asleep, right? He's like, nah, I'm good, man. I was chilling. Yeah. Oh, there you go, right there. Pull up, bro. I just let me see. Let me add. Let me add. There it is. Yeah, man. Is it gonna let me do it? Yeah, there you go right there. What's good, man? What y'all got going? I'm just telling them about how y'all boys had me at the wrong bar. Yo, I told y'all, you can't make this up. Where y'all at, man? Yo, you can't make this up, bruh. How am I gonna pull up if you don't even know where you at, dog? I'm at the crib, bruh. I had to bring my wife some food. I don't know what's open, bro. Waffle House. You said Waffle House? Red Eye Diner? Yo. Yo, yo, man. Yeah, I told y'all boys I was about to be out because I had to get my wife that food. She was hungry. So yeah, we got the second part. Yeah, I had to get wifey the food, man. You know, she's still cranky. I had to get wifey some food. Yeah, man. A whole adventure, man. So what y'all about to do? y'all, y'all want to get breakfast in the morning? Where y'all want to go? I'll. Yo, man, I'm telling y'all, crazy, crazy, crazy story. So yeah, mind y'all, we on live right now on Instagram. That's the crazy. You can't make this up, man. Y'all good? Y'all straight? that's, that's what I like to hear, man. My guys, man. Oh man. Yo, that shit wow. Carter had me at the wrong club, yo. I ain't even tell y'all boys how I had to pay for parking twice at Tattoos and Booze. Twice, cause they was towing people cars. Oh, that's crazy. The story gets crazier. Y'all didn't even have to pay for parking, and I had to pay twice. They got me, bruh. They got me, man. I ain't even think about it. I just wanted to come show some love. Yo. Oh man. Yeah, that's crazy, dog. That's wild. Telling me. What's up? Man, you just said we getting breakfast in the morning, dog. You just said we getting breakfast in the morning, bruh. You just said we getting breakfast in the morning, dog. Where we getting breakfast at, man? I'm old, dog. I can't be out like that, man. I had to bring. I didn't have to bring my wife this food, man. She cranky. I don't even know how much trouble I'm in. Yeah, man. Hey, Ev, you good, man? Make sure my boy gets some sleep, man. He make sure my boy he's oh Lord. You about to go to sleep. Oh no. Oh man. Y'all oh, oh man. Oh man. Yo. Yo, this is crazy. What's up, bro? All right. Hit me up. Let me know. So yeah, man. That's how you know. I did not make this story up. That really happened. Like all of this just happened. This just happened in real time, y'all. It was wild, dog. So I get over there. Like I said, he sleep. As you can see, he was knocked out. They feeling good. I haven't drank all year, so I'm not drinking. But I'm gonna partake. I'm gonna celebrate. I get a ginger ale, keep it cool, So they have a food truck out there. I'm like, I'm gonna just go over to the food truck and I'm gonna grab something for wifey. That way I can still get back, I can catch the game, and I can get home and everything be cool at the house. And we good. So oh man. So I'm like, yo, I'm at the food line. I'm waiting. I'm about to get my food. I see the lady just sitting there and she doesn't say anything. Obviously I'm in line. I got my card in my hand. I'm about to order some food. I'm there. I'm just standing there. And so after about 5 minutes, she looks up and says, "We're closed." And so I'm like, you saw me standing here. You could have been said that, and I could have went and did what I needed to do. So after that, I tell everybody, yo, man, I'm about to go. I gotta get wifey some wings because I said I was gonna get some wings. I was gonna tell y'all happy birthday, and I was gonna get back to the crib. Right now, we looking at about 2 hours that done passed, and I'm pretty sure wifey's pissed. So I dip. I go to another spot, Lost and Found, because I know Lost and Found usually has food on the outside and whatnot. And as I'm going to Lost and Found, my LB JP texts me and like, yo, man, I'm outside tonight. What you doing? I'm at Lost and Found. I'm like, here we go. Here we go. We going back down this road. So, I get to Lost and Found, but the first thing I do is I get food because I'm like, I need to make sure that I secure the food. That way, I already know it's about to go down when I get home because it's late. And I already said I was gonna bring the food. And it's like oh Lord, my wife done hopped in here, y'all. So The story just keeps getting crazier. So my my, wi- my wife just hopped in. So I'm gonna keep telling the story. I'm gonna just pretend I don't see it. So I get the wings and I go to Lost and Found because I'm like, JP already said he's over here. I'm here. At least at this point, I can watch the game since I already know it's a rough. It's about to be rough because it's already late. I know she hungry. I still ain't get home to get her these wings, and whatever. So I'm like, hey. So I walk from the wing spot over to Lost and Found, and I'm like, I'm just gonna walk in. I'm gonna finish out this game at this point, and I'm gonna go home. So I get to the entrance. He's like, "Yo, man, you can't bring food in after 10 o'clock." I'm like, I'm like, well, what if I just, put the food down and come in and I just watch my food? You can't bring food in at 10 o'clock. And I have a very horrible experience with bouncers. So I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I don't even care. Bacon, I'm telling you, it was a really crazy, it was a night. This is why I stay home, bruh. Hey, bruh, this is why I stay home. My wife just hopped in on the Instagram chat, so she looking too. I'm like, as I'm telling this story. So yeah, Bacon, it was a wild night. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't about to test this bouncer. I ain't even about to try to run my mouth and see if I can finesse something. I'm just gonna drop these wings off in the truck and then come back, say what's up to JP since he already done seen me out the corners. I'm gonna finish this game. I'm gonna go home. So I put the chicken in the truck and then I go back in. I walk in, no problems whatsoever. I'm talking to JP. We're watching the game. It's the fourth quarter, and it looks as though at this point Colorado is down, but they're only down by a touchdown, and it's only like 35 seconds left on the clock. So I'm like, man, looks like Dion ain't gonna pull this one off. Mind you, I got my Deion Sanders jersey on. Everybody looking at me, they laughing. All I'm hearing all night is 21. Can you do something for me? And I'm like, yeah, whatever. All right, cool. Whatever. Cool. So you can't make this up. This is so crazy. 35 seconds on the clock. Looks like the game is over. It's the fourth quarter. It's a wrap. Colorado scores a touchdown. And when Colorado scores that touchdown, the whole bar goes crazy. Like the whole bar goes crazy. Like you would think it's like it was like a boxing match where somebody gets knocked out. Like, you know, it's a very tense moment. Everybody's just looking, everybody's on the edge of their seat. When they scored that touchdown, it went crazy in there. Like, wow. So so at this point, I'm like, yeah, cool. I got my Deion Sanders jersey on. Looks like I made the right choice. We in here. So they still got it, but the score that they made, it doesn't win the game. It just gets them to tie the game before the clock runs out because they were down a touchdown. Now they have to go for the 2-point conversion to tie the game up. They get the 2-point conversion, so it's like now we're going into overtime, and it's like, I was hoping we don't go into overtime because if we go into overtime, that means I have to stay longer. The chicken's gonna get cold. I don't know what I'm walking into when I get home. So I don't know why I'm out here playing. But now I'm invested. Like based off of everything that I went through before, I gotta stay. I gotta finish the game. I gotta see how it ends now. Cause at this point, I'm too invested. Where when you're in the situation, shout out to my guy TJ Suave, man. The the freshest, coolest barber that I know. TJ be putting it on. But yeah, man. So it's like at this point, I'm in too deep. I cannot leave. I got to see how this game ends. And so you can't make this up. I'm telling you, it's crazy. You can't make this up. So the game goes into overtime. It is now 2 o'clock. The bouncers say, "Yo, y'all gotta go." They turn off the TVs. They start kicking everybody out. So it's like now I'm not even gonna see how the game ends. Like they kicking everybody out. Yeah, I gotta go. We ready to close it down. We want to go home. We've been here all night. We've been here all day. It's time to go. So yeah, they just start corralling people out. Everybody's leaving. They turn off the TV. So it's like, man, I guess I'm just not going to see how the game ends. So I'm like, you know what? This is a great time for me to go home. I get in the car. I go home. And here I am. I'm looking at the score now. Colorado seems to have pulled it off. Shout out to them, man. That was a really, really, really good game, man. It was a shootout that went down to the wire. It hit the wire, and then they won 43 to 35. This is a night that I will never forget. This is a night that is reminding me why I don't go outside. And if I do go outside, I make sure that my wife is with me um, to prevent things like this from happening. Um, but, something like this 10 years ago, maybe even 5 years ago, it would have been cool. But, at 32, man, it's like, bruh, I'm too old for this. Thinking you could have watched it on YouTube. Someone was live streaming the whole game. Yeah, I would have been better off. I could have just DoorDash some wings and said whatever. But I did want to see my guy because, like I said, he invited me. I hadn't seen him in a minute. So I did want to, try to at least show him some birthday love. But yeah, man, I don't know if y'all. I know my YouTube people didn't see. They actually called in, and he is still feeling amazing. And he's trying to get me to go back out. I'm like, bro, I can't go back out, man. If y'all want to do breakfast in the morning, we could do breakfast. But going out at 3 o'clock in the morning, 2:30, 2:45, that ain't in me. I ain't built like that. I'm not built like that, man. Those days are behind me. I just mm-mm. Like I stayed up late last night being on here, man, and I was struggling through the day. Speaking of, now that I've told you about my ordeal that occurred tonight, I can tell y'all about my day. So, I woke up this morning and I already knew that I was going to cut the grass because, like I told y'all last night, if you were here, the HOA is very strict and don't want to get on their bad side because I don't want to pay those fees. So I needed to get an edger in order to make sure that we got the weeds out of the crevices in the concrete. Like that's how detailed the HOA is. It's like not only do you need to keep your grass cut at all time, not only do you need to keep the weeds down, but you need to make sure that weeds do not grow in the concrete on the sidewalk, in the front of your house, or in your driveway. So I had to buy an edger in order to get that up. So I took the kids. Well, I took the boys. It was me and the two boys, my two kids, Amir and Coy. Amir just got back, so Amir is like on 22. Um, I don't know what's gotten into that boy, but he does not listen anymore. I mean, granted, he's one, so there's only but so much listening going on. But the little bit of listening and act right he had, he don't have that anymore. So Amir is on 10, no matter what. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take them with me. We gonna have a boys' day out. I'm gonna give my wife and my mother-in-law a break. All they have to do is worry about baby girl, and I'm gonna make sure that I keep the boys, and we just gonna have a boys' day. So we went to Lowe's. We went to Dick's Sporting Goods because my oldest said he wanted a football so we could play catch. So first, we went to Dick's Sporting Goods because it was a little further out. Now, last night we went to Walmart to get a football, but Walmart didn't have any footballs, which is crazy. Like I've never been to a Walmart and they didn't have a football. That was wild to me. So it was like, yo, I get your football in the morning. So we went to Dick's Sporting Goods. We got the football. my youngest, Amir, my youngest boy, Amir is just trying to run around Dick's Sporting Goods. I'm like, bro, you can't run around Dick's Sporting Goods. This ain't the playground. This ain't the park. Like, no, we can't run around Dick's Sporting Goods, bro. So I had to get him together, yank him up. But you got to be cautious when you yank up your kids in public, because the last thing you want people to think is that you are having a household in which you engage in activities that harm children. And people that do that, you don't want to do that. That's children don't deserve that at all by any means. But yeah, we had to have a little straighten, and I had to get him together so that we could finish getting the football. Um, so we leave Dick's Sporting Goods, then we go to Lowe's, we get the edger, we go home. I start cutting the grass, and I come in the house, and once I finish cutting the grass, and I look in the kitchen, and I see Amir, my youngest, just opening and closing cabinets. And I asked Coy, well, Coy, what you doing? Murder is murder. My guy Murder, what's going on? Murder BX, my guy is in the building. What's up, my G? I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I'm just talking about how my now middle child is being a terror. I think well, he knows his baby sister, and he's very he's rough, but he's starting to learn how to be gentle with her. Like, he gives her hugs and stuff, man. Um, Having a daughter is just totally different. It's a different ball game. But seems like you had a crazy day full of adventure. Oh yeah, Bacon, good looks, man. I appreciate you, bro. I don't know if I'll still be here or not, but if I am, you always welcome to pull back up, my guy. Um, what up, Murder? Yeah. So yeah, we go to I finish cutting the grass, and I come in the house, and he is just opening and closing cabinets in the kitchen, and his brother's in the other room. My mother-in-law is upstairs, and my wife is occupied with the baby. So I'm like, Coy, you the oldest, why you not watching your brother? He's like, I am watching my brother. I'm like, bro, how are you watching him if you're in a totally different room and he's, what I'm saying, just causing havoc? He's like, that's how I watch him. And I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna work. That ain't it. So I just come in and I chill for a second. And then Amir is just running and gunning and just all through the house. So I'm like, yo, I gotta get these guys out the house. So I take them to the park. Oh, kiddos, I only have one, so I missed out on the experience. Yeah, see, I'm my only child. So I was like, yo, I gotta have a big family. Like, I wouldn't want to do that to my kids. So I've been, now we got three. We went from one to three. So yeah, man, I just couldn't do the only child thing, man. I didn't like it myself, and I didn't want to put my children through that. So yeah, now we got three, and my middle child, who is one, he is crazy. I did not know. Like, yeah, before my daughter got here, he was active. But now that she's here, it's like he turned it up, because it's like I'm gonna make sure that I get my attention. I'm gonna make sure everyone sees me. I'm gonna make sure people notice me. And so he has just been turning it up. So, I was like, yo, I gotta get these kids some, like, we gotta burn out this energy. So I call one of my mommy friends, well, one of my parent friends rather. It's my wife's mommy friend. And I asked, like, hey, can I pick up your son? Let me give you a break. Because I know if I gave her a break, my son will have somebody to play with that's his age, because he enjoys playing with his brother, and his brother acts like he's 8. So, they would have fun, but still, it's better for my 8-year-old to play with somebody that's 8, and, they can actually have fun and really, really, really enjoy each other. So, she was like, of course, yeah, come get him. So I get him. We go to the park. I wanted a baseball team, but it wasn't in the cards for me. Double entendre right there. You didn't have the right deck, my guy. Hey man, it's I don't know, everything happens for a reason. I ain't gonna get too philosophical, but things work out the way that they're supposed to. It seems like you're taking it in stride, so that's super dope, man. That collection you got, man. I think you're doing all right, my guy. Yeah, man. It's all about negotiating and making deals. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna pick him up and I'm gonna take him today. And later on down the line, we just gonna do a swap. And I wash your back, you wash mine. So when it's time, I just need you to give me that same courtesy and you keep them. You know what I'm saying? So we go to the park, they have fun. Like I said, my 1 year old, he thinks he's 8 at this point. So he's trying to keep up with them, playing around and whatnot, and running, burning energy. Cool. And I'm like, I'll take y'all to get ice cream. But as fate shall have it, I didn't even have to take him to get ice cream because the ice cream truck came to the park. So it was like, oh, perfect. Small win. This is like, that might be the only win that I got today. That might be the only W that I got today, man. Seriously. Other than being here and breathing, man, because every day is a W. As long as you're here and you're in good health and good spirits, you have a W. Everything else you can figure out. So yeah, bro, like that's exactly the mood. Like, yo, I didn't have to go find the ice cream spot and then go through all of the options and deliberations of picking out the ice cream that they want to eat because the ice cream truck came. And with the ice cream truck, what you see is what you get. They got everything laid out for you, and it makes it really smooth. So it worked out perfectly. So we get the ice cream. Then I'm like, all right, so now that you guys have ice cream, we can't stay at the park anymore because you're gonna get sticky and dirty. And that's a bad combination. So I was ready to go anyway. So the timing just worked out perfectly. So we get the ice cream, we leave. Um, Corey's friend is like, I like cars. And I'm like, hey, why don't we just go to the dealership? Because Charlotte has a lot of exotic car dealerships. And the car that he said he liked was a Lamborghini. So I'm like, we can go to the Lamborghini dealership and we can walk around. You know, we're not going to touch anything. You guys can't get inside because you're sticky and dirty. So that's out of the question. But at least we can look at the Lamborghinis. So, we go to one Lamborghini dealership, Tactical Fleet. They have a lot of Lamborghinis, Ferraris. What else? They don't have Maseratis. They have Lotuses. Um, Big facts, bro. Tomorrow isn't promised, so we're blessed to be able to live and tell you. Yeah, man, right? You missed the other story about this night, man, and what I had to go through just to catch this game. Um, I'm not even trying to go in the other room because I see wifey is up and I don't know what kind of mood she's in. So I'm treading softly right now. But yeah, so we go to the Lamborghini dealership, Tactical Fleet. Well, Tactical Fleet isn't a Lamborghini dealership specifically. It is a let me show y'all. Yeah, man, I'm really getting better with the let me just show y'all. So Tactical Fleet. There we go. My present and put y'all on Tactical Fleet. I know there's one here in Charlotte, obviously, but there's one in Texas as well, if I'm not mistaken. So this is Tactical Fleet. It's a luxury dealership. This is definitely not the Charlotte Tactical Fleet because it's not that big. Uh, Let me see. I don't know what Tactical Fleet this is, but this ain't the Charlotte Fleet. This might be Texas or something. Let's see. So obviously they have. Oh, they do have Rolls Royce there too. Yeah, right, murder. Right. Oh man. Right, right, right. I'm gonna just let that. Imma let that one chill right there. Yeah, Imma let that one sit right there because that yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that's perfect. All I see is money. So, yeah, let me see if I can narrow it down. Um, anyways, we didn't see any of this. Okay, they have the little watermark that shows which tactical fleet. So these are the ones in Dallas. Oh, there's only two, Charlotte and Dallas. So this is what they have in Charlotte. Again, we didn't see any of this because it was closed. But this Rolls Royce Cullinan, man. Hold on, y'all. I gotta pause. Let's just admire this Cullinan, man. Whew, man. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. And it's a 22. Man, look at the mileage, y'all. 3,057 miles. Like, hey, bro, you ain't going, like, bro, what do you do? Like, when you have that, what do you do? Like, where are you going? Like, bro. Then they got the black joint with 500 miles in Charlotte. Oh, they have two in Charlotte now. Wow. So, what I like to do personally is like if I'm having a really bad day, if I'm stressed out, if I'm irritated, I like to come here and just see what's attainable because oh man, this right here is cold. 2023. Um, how do you get 2,000 miles in 2023? That's crazy. But yeah, I like to go to Tactical Fleet and just walk around and look around and just know what's out there and what's attainable. Um you know, at some point, all of us have the potential to make $430,000. Will all of us actualize it? Probably not. But they're making these cars, and they're making these cars because people are buying these cars. People don't make things that people don't want. So the fact that they have these cars means that somebody is getting them. You know, all of us should at least try to be those people. Now, you know, whether you get it or not, if you have the money, that's your own thing. But, just I don't know. For me, I like options, man. Like I want the money just because. Like, would I spend the money on the car? I don't know. But, just having the option to say, yeah, if I want it, I can get it. That's enough for me. So this was the only car coming back into the story. Yeah, that millionaire grind. Boom, boy, you dropping captions. So yeah, the only one that was outside that we could see was the Lamborghini Urus. I'm like, guys, hey, it's a Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? It ain't what y'all wanted to see, but but it is a Lamborghini. So we looked at the Urus. We didn't even get out the car, but we looked at it and it's like, oh, dope, it's yours. So we went there and that's all we could see. So I was like, don't be disappointed, fellas. There's a Lamborghini dealership we could go to. Let me see. Charlotte also has a Lamborghini dealership. Let me see. Yeah, here it is. Which is pretty much on the same street. A little bit further up, but it's on the same street. Um And what I like about the Lamborghini dealership, um, what they do is they have this thing called coffee and exotics, or I don't remember exactly what it's called, but what they do is they invite everyone that has a Lamborghini, whether they bought it from the dealership in Charlotte or not. Um, if you have a Lamborghini or if you have an exotic, period, you can come. It's basically like a mini car show. And so they just invite people over and they have coffee and refreshments. So that's pretty dope. The last one was September 9th, so we missed it. The next one will be probably the first week of October as well. So we're definitely going to check that out. I'm try to take with the boys because the Lamborghini dealership was closed too, so they didn't get to see anything over there. So yeah, that was my day, man. That was the day we took them, and then as I'm taking Koi's friend back home, they're in the backseat plotting. If you a kid and you an only child, you know the game. So I already knew what was going on. It was back there like, yo, man, ask your dad if we can spend the night. Ask your dad if, you know, I can stay at your house or if you can stay at my house or, you know, once we get there, let's just see how long we can stay. Cause kids, they just never want the fun to end. They just always want to go. And it's like, man, I'm getting tired, bro. I've been up all night on the live stream and then, I've been cutting the grass and I'm tired. I want to go home. So, we get there, drop them off. That actually goes smoother than I anticipated. It's like, now we can't spend the night tonight. Maybe another time. We got to get back to the other kids. Well, my daughter. We got to get back. We got to get Amir ready for bed because he got ice cream too. And I was driving. So I couldn't make sure that he didn't make a mess. So everybody else ate their ice cream and it was no issues at all. But Amir, a 1 year old, eating ice cream by himself, you can only imagine. Like, it was a mess. Yeah, man. It's hard, man. It's hard. And then mind you, like I said, I already cut the grass, so I'm already not at 100%. Like I'm already on about 50. But yeah, he was eating that ice cream by himself and he made a mess. And usually his brother is really good at kind of keeping him in the bounds. But he was eating his ice cream. So it's like, yo, I'm enjoying my ice cream. I ain't about to enjoy my ice cream and babysit. So that mess was something crazy. We gotta clean the truck tomorrow. Um, but yeah, dropped off his friend and then we came back home and that was it. Snuggled up and got some loving from my baby girl who Monday she will officially be 2 weeks. My guy Edwin has entered the chat. Edwin, what's going on, man? How you been, my guy? Edwin, man, I'm telling you, like, one thing I can say about YouTube and creating content, man, that I think people don't talk about enough is you really meet some cool people. Like, of course, you have your trolls and you have your naysayers and you have the haters and the weird people. But, I've met a lot of really, really, really cool people on the YouTube, man, creating content. And murder is one for sure. Bacon, that's another one. Like the guys that are in here, man, super solid people, man. They show everybody love all the time. Like I've never seen them trolling. I've never seen them hating. Like these are people that came from other channels. I met them through Norm or Superfly or um what's my guy name? I'm having a brain fart right now. And he'd probably be mad too. Goodness gracious, not Superfly. Whew, y'all, I am tripping. Um, Sneakerland. Sneakerland, don't kill me, bro. I had a long day, dog. Like if you rewind and you hear the day that I had, it'll make perfect sense. Bro, I barely remember my name at this point. Like the day that I had, bro, I barely remember my name, dog. So, take blame it on the head, not the heart. These kids don't wear me out. My friends don't wear me out running around Charlotte at night. I'm tired. But I'm not trying to go in the other room because I know my wife probably got a nice foot that she wants to play somewhere that it doesn't belong. So I'm hanging out with y'all in the office where it's safe. This is like Switzerland, man. It's the no fly zone. It's cool. But yeah, I met some really, really, really cool people on YouTube, man. Shout out to those guys. Yeah, man. It's I dropped off the wings because she was asleep when I got here. Apparently, at some point she woke up because she hopped in the live and then dipped out. But yeah, I dropped the wings off and I came in here and started running my mouth. It's like when you got a bad report card in school and you already know what's going to happen, so you just try to prolong the inevitable. That's where your boy is at right now, man. So, yeah, really, really, really solid people on YouTube, and I really like I can definitely say that's one of the perks, man. The relationships and the community that you build, you know what I'm saying? That's what matters at the end of the day. Like, of course, we all want to get monetized and we all want to get the YouTube bag, and that's super cool. But, just meeting dope, like minded people and sitting up here at 3:30 in the morning talking because you don't want to go in the other room, man. You can't put a price tag on that. Like, like that's some epic stuff right there, man. You gotta love it. Um, Let me see. What else can I talk to y'all guys about? Just just killing time, y'all. I drank a Coca-Cola today. I haven't drinking a Coke in forever. I forgot how it tasted. Shout out to Coke, man. You know, they making money. You see, I'm just grasping at straws, trying to figure out stuff to keep the keep the peace. Cause when I go up in that other room, y'all, maybe she'll be sleeping, everything will be all good. But if not, I don't know. I don't know. If y'all don't see me in the morning, or if y'all see me in the morning and I got bruises or something like that, nah, my wife wouldn't do that. Let me not even joke like that. For somebody send a smoke signal or something like that, nah, that's not the case. We'll just have a very serious conversation. But again, I think I'll get some grace because my wife knows that I don't be outside like that. And I think, just the night I had was probably punishment enough. Like, I think that was punishment enough, man, because all that time I was waiting in the line, only to find out that I was waiting in the wrong line at the wrong club. It's like, bro, you can't make this stuff up, man. Let me see. Tomorrow there's a sneaker convention here in Charlotte. I think Norm and I may go. Let me share my screen again. Let me find it. The sneaker exit, if I'm not mistaken. The sneaker exit is coming back to Charlotte. And if it is, then I will definitely pull up with Norm. Meeting people makes the grind go. Yeah, man, it does. Like, I can't even begin to tell you how many times I decided I'm like, yo, I'm done, man. I'm gonna quit because my video only got like 30 likes, and my boy, and I kid you not, like my video had up. Oh, yo, my wife just came in. She said I gotta quiet down a little bit because everybody's asleep, of course. But yeah, what was I saying? She threw me all the way off. Oh yeah, I'd be like, yo, man, I'm done. I ain't even doing this YouTube thing anymore. I'm not getting the views I want. You know what I'm saying? I'm not moving fast enough. And I get into comparing myself with other people, thinking I should be further ahead. And then I look and I'll see a comment from usually it's Edwin. Like for real, for real. I look at Edwin's comment and I'd be like, you know what? I can make another video. We could keep it going. And yeah, man, those relationships and those conversations with people, man, y'all don't know how much like people be on the verge of quitting, man, and then y'all will drop a comment, man, and it'll just renew everything. It's like, yo, I can make more content again now. So shout out to y'all. Um, yeah, murder, I'm still here, so we good, bruh. She was just like I'm loud, so I gotta quiet down a little bit. But the sneaker exit, that's what I was looking up. I think it's coming to Charlotte tomorrow. And if it is, then I'll probably pull up with Norm, um, Norm and the boys. So I think that'll be a pretty cool video. I'll probably vlog that up. Yeah, Sunday, September 17th. It's tomorrow. So yeah, I might go. I might go. We'll see what happens. Um, my oldest son will be going home tomorrow. Oh, this is dope. Never seen this before. So, this is the sneaker exit website. and it's like a little erase thing. Um, Let me see. But they come every month, so it's not really anything special. More than anything, it's just really good for content, just showing y'all. Um, I don't think I'm gonna buy anything unless it's something. Now, I don't know because the last time I said I wasn't gonna buy anything, I ended up buying two pairs of sneakers. So honestly, now that I just said that, I don't even know if I need to be taking my behind over there because the last time I said, you know what, I'm gonna go. I ain't spending no money, and I ended up buying my white cement threes, the reimagined, and I bought some Space Jams. But the Space Jams I ended up flipping, so I actually left with more money than I came with. Um, I sold my Space Jams, and looking back, I don't regret it. I was trying to think, like, yeah, it would be nice to have a pair of Space Jams in the stash. Yep, yep, yep. And when you remember, I sure did. I, I sure did. I got them right up out of there. Uh-huh. Yeah, man, that was dope. I don't think lightning would strike twice, and I'll get that lucky to flip a pair of sneakers like that again. So me going is definitely playing with fire. Um, because I do have a list. Let me see if I can pull up my goal. I have a list of sneakers that I do want. Um, and potentially am looking at getting, but I have to pace it and make sure that I'm being responsible because I definitely have to pay bills and I am not monetized yet, so I definitely have to make sure we stick with the budget. Um, but yeah, there's a couple shoes. I'm gonna pull up my GOAT account and look at my wants. I'll share that with y'all. Um, what's my goal? Give me just a second. I'm pulling up my GOAT account. That's the thing I hate about passwords and stuff, man, because it's like you get so used to saving them in your phone, you don't remember them, and then when you have to log in on something different, it's rough. Let me see. Honestly, I think most creators go through that, bro. It's a tough road, especially early on. YouTube doesn't want to just hand out that bag, so you have to grind and grind and grind, and it pays off eventually. 100 exactly, and that's actually something that Norm told me too, man. He was like, um, it's better to grow slowly because when you grow slowly, you actually build your audience and you have a platform of people that actually rock with you rather than, just a bunch of people that are there because of one video or something like that. And that's actually something that I wrestle with because I actually figured out the algorithm, guys. Like, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not trying to be funny. Like, I legitimately figured out the algorithm. I figured out, what would work if I sincerely wanted to just blow my channel up. But for me, it's just not sustainable. So if I really, really, really wanted to blow my channel up, I'm gonna show y'all this, and then I'm gonna show you my go once. If I wanted to blow my channel up, it would be as simple as let me share. So the thing about YouTube is it lets you go behind the scenes and it shows you, your most popular videos and all that good stuff. So if the plan was for me to just say, you know what, forget it, I just want to blow my channel up, theoretically, all I would have to do is make unboxing videos. Like right here, my unboxing video, we got 8.3K. And then this other one, the unboxing video, 6.3. This one right here is kind of an outlier because I almost got 900 views in 2 days. So that one, basically this top row, if I only make content like this all the time, my channel will blow up so fast. Yeah, the unboxings really go. Like even this, I unboxed the doggone my baby shower stuff and that one went up. So, my unboxings are really the thing. But the thing about that is, and I know it's gonna sound crazy, but for me, creating content isn't just about the bag. So, to be honest, I'm not really chasing the money when it comes to this. I want to do something that I enjoy doing. Like, I really enjoy creating content. It's like my artistic expression, editing it and doing the cuts and all that stuff. I really enjoy it. So, if I'm only doing unboxings, I feel like I'm putting myself in a box because I'm not really doing what I want to do. I'm doing what is only going to attract people. So I'm still doing unboxings. I'm always going to do unboxings because I mean, they work. But I'm also going to vlog because I really enjoy showcasing spending time with my family. I'm going to do a lot more lives, but the lives moving forward are going to be a little more focused. I have things that I want to talk about. Being a black father and just going through that in itself, being married, we don't really see people talking positively about marriage. You look at the statistics, you see people getting divorced all the time, and the negativity sells. Well, I want to talk about the positives of being married, you know, um, the support system and all that good stuff. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about watching my kids grow and all that. So, yeah, I'm always going to do unboxing because they work. I'm always going to have sneakers because I enjoy wearing sneakers, but I just can't do I just can't do sneaker content all the time personally. Um exactly. And that's what I want to focus on, man. Like I know, man. It's like I'm playing the long game. So instead of just rushing to hit 1,000 and get monetized, I'm taking my time and I'm focusing on, things that I actually like and I actually enjoy. Because, in the event that I do get monetized and the channel blows up, the last thing I want to do is create a job for myself that I don't like because I'm doing something only to satisfy other people. If this does blow up and it goes crazy and it just becomes my source of income, then I need to make sure that it's income that I actually enjoy doing so it doesn't feel like work. So yeah, that's I appreciate y'all listening to that. That is, that's my mindset and that's where I'm working towards and that's why, I don't do as many unboxings as I could. And also, it costs money, man. Buying these sneakers, bro. Like I gotta buy myself sneakers. Mind you, it's a family of five, so everybody gotta get sneakers. I gotta get sneakers, the wife gotta get sneakers, and the wife likes tabby boots. I don't know. Do y'all know what tabbies are? I know y'all, some of y'all do, especially tabby. I don't know if y'all saw the tabby swiper, but my wife wants tabby boots, man. Let me show y'all. 'Cause my wife's cool, man. I know I'm joking about, being in trouble and stuff, but my wife's cool, man. Like my wife wants tabby boots. These are tabby boots. These are tabby boots. This is what my wife likes, man. So, my my wife likes tabby boots. Look at that, man. My wife likes tabby boots. So, I can't just buy sneakers all the time myself. Last year for my wife's birthday, I bought her some Chloe boots. Let's look up Chloe boots. Mhm. Let me see which ones. It wasn't these. It was the rain boots, but it wasn't those. You know, there's something like these, but they don't have the shearling. I would go in the. Oh, here they go. Yeah, this is the type of stuff my wife likes, man. So, yeah, yeah. This is the type of stuff that my wife likes. So, yeah, man, I can't just be buying all these sneakers for myself. I gotta make sure everybody eats, B. So, yeah, Edwin, Murder, your wife has good taste, bro. I can't knock it. It's cool. I respect the style. Um, and to be fair, I have Margielas too. Let me show you. I haven't did that in a while. Let me show y'all my Margielas. This is the office, by the way. I'm converting it to a YouTube studio. So, yeah. Let me show y'all. Exactly. Yeah, I don't rock with that price either. So, I do own Margellas as well. Let me see. These are the replicas. So, yeah, you know, these are Margellas. I have this pair. Mm, and I like these because they're very smooth and low key. They're not like extravagant and like boom, look at these. It's like, if you know what they are, then you know what they are. If you don't, then you don't. And it's like they're cool. So I have these replicas and I did not pay full price for them. I actually got them at a discount. So shout out to that, man. I got this pair and then I also have this pair. Same shoe, just a different color. Um, you know, these and also these I did not pay retail for either. Actually, I bought both of them together and they threw me a discount since I bought both of them. They made a really good deal for me, an offer that I could not refuse if I bought both of them. And at the time, I just got my job and I was definitely spending money stupidly. So I got both of them together. Um, yeah, that's how that happened. Um, you know, yeah, stuff like that, man. It's a blessing, man. I'm just grateful to be able to, do stuff like that. Let me see. They're replicas. I'll show you. Where are they? Yeah, there they go. This is a different color, obviously, but yeah, those are replicas. Like I said, I did not pay in this price range because I bought both of them. They gave me a discount on both of them. So shout out to that. They really, really, really looked out. But yeah, I said I was gonna show y'all my wants list on GOAT. Let me see. Let me share my screen. I'll show y'all what's on my list. I'm trying to stay disciplined and only buy the stuff that's on my list instead of just buying a bunch of random stuff. That's the other thing. I don't really chase hype like that. Like somebody asked me if I wanted the J Balvin threes, and I don't listen to J Balvin. I don't know anything about J Balvin. If you show me a bunch of pictures of people, I would not be able to point J Balvin out. So no, I'm not buying the J Balvins. Like, if I was flipping them, that's one thing, but I don't want to invest the money to try to flip them because, flipping, nah. So, nah, I'm not getting the J Balvins. I am a, they look like, see, murder. That's why I like you, bro. You keep it 100, man. Like the thing about the designer things, it's like if you like them, you like them. If you don't, you don't. Um, and that's just what it is. It's like you like it or you hate it. Yeah, Bacon, we still going, brother. Welcome back. Um, you know, I like them personally because I could throw them on with the suit or I could throw them on with the polo or I could throw them on with a t-shirt and some jeans. Um, and I can't lie, I bought them because they're designer too. Like I'd be capping if I didn't say that. But I actually do think that they're a clean, smooth shoe. But I definitely understand why you wouldn't like them because they're not, the norm. They're definitely out there. Um, yeah, Bacon, we still going, bro. Wifey done came in here and everything, and I'm still here. But yeah. So what I'm looking at is the Barclays. So Barclays are one of my favorite pairs of sneakers. One of my older cousins, my favorite older cousin, I actually went to his wedding a few weeks ago. I did the oh yeah. My frat brother just checked in. Did you make it home? Yeah, man, it was a wild night. Yeah, I did. My bad, bro. Let me respond real quick. Right in my mouth. Forgot to text. My bad. My frat brother checked in to make sure I made it home because I told him I'd let him know. But I came in here and immediately started talking to y'all. I'm a square dude. I like that vibe. Yeah, man, me too. Like it's very preppy, low key, understated. You know what I'm saying? It works. Let me see. Yeah, I don't hate them at all. I just don't know about them. So at first glance, that was the first thought. Hey, man, for real. Like I said, I respect you keeping it 100, man. You know, I get it, bro. They're definitely not the everyday sneaker that you'll see all the time. And I kind of do want to switch up my style and get into wearing different types of sneakers, but at the same time, I'm always going to wear the classics. Like it just got to. But yeah, Barclays, these I had them in 2010. I want to say 2010. I bought a pair, and I had a pair in high school. I had the red and black ones, and somebody stole them. It broke my heart, man. Um, it broke my heart. Somebody stole them in gym class. So I've always wanted another pair. So I'm definitely gonna grab these. I didn't get them on the sneakers app, so they're on my wants list. The Palominos, I really do like those. So um, let me see. How can I? Oh, well, yeah. We'll just go through like this. The Palominos. I kind of slept on the Palominos. So I got to go back and get them. The white cements, I definitely slept on those. The only reason I want them is because they've been out for a while and I haven't really seen people wearing them like that. So I think I like them a lot more now. So I'll get them and probably just sit on them and break them out one day later on in the future. They kind of look like composition notebooks. I hope this thing don't make me check out. Oh, cool, perfect. I'll really be in trouble with the wife. I just randomly buy some sneakers out the blue. Trying to show y'all some sneakers and then I accidentally buy some. And then it's recorded in real time too. Like wifey would be pissed. So yeah, I don't have to enter any information, so we good there. The white cements, I want them because, like I said, I haven't really seen that many people wearing them like that. And looking at the price, with them being 119, it means they aren't moving like that. So, yeah, I definitely want to get them and just sit on them. They kind of look like composition notebooks. Um, Let me see the skylines. Same thing. I pretty much have these two in the same category. It's like different colorways. I would want to rock with them. The next chapters, I did not like these shoes at all, y'all. To keep it 100. But then I saw the Spider-Man movie, and I was like, you know what? I want them now because I saw the movie. So those are on my wants list. The Lightnings, I mean, they're the lightnings, bro. Like, I really don't know what to say other than that. I mean, they're the lightnings. You just can't go wrong with a pair of lightning fours. I do have the thunders, but I want the lightnings. Um, I was looking at these Gundam SBs too. I really rock with Gundam Wing. So something that a lot of people don't know about me is I am a really big nerd. Um, I think Edwin, you were on, not Edwin, that was Bacon. Bacon, you were on last night where I was talking about the game Armored Core 6 that I be playing. It's pretty much like Gundam where you have giant mechs and you just tearing stuff up. And I might start a gaming channel too. Um, Let me see, hold on. 100% murder, man. That's it, man. Like I'm not chasing hype, bro. I'm not I'm not buying J Balvin sneakers, dog. I'm sorry. Like the Terror Squad Air Force Ones, man. I'm not buying those. Like I think they're cool, they're cool, but they're just not moving me. I'm not feeling them, so I'm not about to go out the way and grab them. You know what I'm saying? Now these I see a couple pairs. I have my eyes on the sales and the muslin. I just want a pair of off-white Jordans. Um, I can't lie. This is kind of hypey. Like, as I'm sitting here talking about how I won't buy the J Balvins or the Terror Squads, but I'm looking at some off-white. So, I do like these though. They're different, they're unique. I like how they kind of deconstructed the Jordan 5. So I got my eyes on those as well, either or. And then I'm still sick about these lost and founds. I have never been able to get a pair. Um, I had a pair of Chicago ones back in the day. I want to say they were the 2011 release, but I ended up having to sell them, and I've been kicking myself ever since. So I need to get another pair of Chicago ones. They don't necessarily have to be the lost and founds. I just need a pair of OG Chicago ones. So those are on the list because those are the most recent models. Um, the Amam and Years, I think I want to do a mom and year collection because I've seen James Whitner a couple times at the free games. That's how I met Norm in person. Like I didn't even know he was a YouTuber. I just went in there with my camera to get some stuff for my vlog, and we were chopping it up, and he was like, "Hey, I'm a YouTuber too." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." I checked out his channel. I'm like, "Oh, you are really a YouTuber." Like, and that's how I met Norm. So, I just want to have a mom and year collection. Um, I did get the 12s. I have the red one, not the red. I have the white ones and the black ones, the burgundy 12s. I have both of those. So I want to get a complete set. So of course you got the ones, the twos, the threes. So we'll see. We'll get them. You're just gonna have to walk them down. Um, the Karma sixes. I want a pair just because I mean they're Carmines and the price is looking really good right now too. Now I've had my eyes. If somebody snatches these up, I might feel some type of way because I showed y'all, but it is what it is. I've had my eyes on these infrared sixes from 2000. They've been sitting for months now, and I've just been, going back and forth trying to figure out if I could get the price down because there's a lot of work that needs to be done to them. But I really want a pair of older infrared sixes because the black ones, the material is different. Where the newer ones, you kind of have that more suede vibe. I don't know what that material was. I want to say it's Durabuck. I could be wrong, but it's not a suede material on the 2006s. It's almost like a reflective type material. Um, Playoff 12s. It's another shoe that I had and sold that I just need to get back. Same with the Playoff 13s, Playoff 8s. I can actually take this off on my list because I own them now. and they'll be coming any day now. So I hit the shock drop. Dun dun dun. Yeah, I hit the shock drop. So I can go ahead on and remove those from my list. Um, Let me show y'all. It's coming up. Yeah, so come on, phone. Anyways, yeah, I hit on the shock drop. So I can take the playoffs off of my list. The big bubbles, me and Norm actually got his pair, but it's a funny story about those that I'll talk about at another day because I'm good on stories right now. That's enough stories for one day. Uh, let me see. Let me see. See, that's cool though. Balvin's and Terror Squad is not really about hype. They're more cultural representations. I respect someone saying those ain't for me rather than faking it and buying them. Yeah, by all means. I mean, I definitely understand the cultural aspect, especially the Terror Squads, with the relationship and the impact that Fat Joe has on the sneaker industry as a whole. Like, I know Fat Joe's been getting a lot of flack lately for a lot of the comments that he's been making, but you got to keep it 100. Like, Fat Joe has had a huge impact on hip hop, specifically, number one. And number two, in terms of the sneaker culture, Fat Joe has bought a lot of Fat Joe's collection is very, very deep. Let me see. I hit on it. Yeah, man. Salute. 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 Murder. Yeah, we got him. We got him. We got him. So funny story. Here I am about to tell another story. Um, my favorite shoe all time is Aqua 8s. And when I tell you I'm obsessed with this shoe, I mean I'm obsessed with this shoe. To the point where uh, uh, if I see a pair of Aqua 8s, I'm picking up Aqua 8s. Like, Aqua 8s are my favorite shoe. Can you see? Yeah, that's three. I Aqua 8s are my favorite sneaker. like like I don't think I've ever walked past. This shows you I got three pairs. You know, I don't I don't walk past Aqua 8s. If I'm somewhere and I see Aqua 8s, I'm getting Aqua 8s. Like, hold on. How can I do this? We got those. Yes, I love Aqua 8s, guys. I'm gonna get some Aqua 8s. So I don't care what size, I don't care what the case is. If I see Aqua 8s, I'm grabbing Aqua 8s. Like, when my son was born, I laced him with some Aqua 8s. Like, I'm gonna get Aqua 8s. I think y'all get the point. Uh, yeah, man. I'm not playing. I love Aqua 8s. Yeah, man. I love Aqua 8s. So yeah. Um Let me sit these down. Give me a second. So, when the playoffs dropped, I like that. I'm gonna start out. We keep it at. Oh man, I'm gonna make you a moderator, both of y'all, Edwin and Murder. Let me make y'all mods. I'm gonna laugh now whenever I make somebody a mod because I'm gonna think about Bacon. Last night when I was doing my first one, Bacon was like, "Yo, give me a wrench." And lately, I've been on this tool craze. Like I told y'all earlier, I went and bought the edger. So I was about to start talking about, yo, what kind of wrench do you need? Bacon? Do you need an Allen wrench? Do you need a it's like what kind of wrench you want? And you know, I realized that he was actually talking about being a moderator. And so, silly me, whatever. I ended up making him a moderator. So yeah, Murder and Edwin, I'm definitely making y'all moderators too. Um, but yeah, I love Aqua 8s, guys. So when I heard the rumor that Aquas might be coming back, I was like, here we go again. I gotta get some multiple pairs. Um, to my knowledge now, as far as I know, we aren't getting an Aqua 8 release. So the next best thing was the playoffs. So I got them. But if they decide, whenever they decide to retro the Aqua 8s again, just know your boy is gonna get the Aqua 8s. It's so funny. This pair, let me tell y'all. Have y'all ever heard my Aqua 8 story? Hey, yeah, man, for real, murder, man. Shoot, you save so much money doing it. Have I ever told y'all my Aqua 8 story, or have y'all heard it rather? I know I shared it on Norman's channel. Um, Short story shorter, when I was in 10th grade, I was 10th grade. Yeah, when I was in 10th grade, there was a girl that I really, really, really liked, and she had a pair of Aqua 8s. And I asked my dad for Christmas to buy me a pair of Aqua 8s because I figured if I had Aqua 8s, I would impress her and she would be my girlfriend. It didn't work out. Which, all of this is hypotheticals because I'm married and I only have one girlfriend and that was my wife. But and I never looked at any other women. I was never interested in any other women. It's always been my wife. But in a variant galaxy, a different universe, a young Curtis thought that Aqua H would get him the girl of his dreams. And I asked my dad to get me the shoes, and my dad got me some mellows. like, my dad. My dad got me some Jordans, but he didn't give me the Aqua 8s. He got me some Mellows. And I think it was the M4s. Let me show y'all the Mellows he got me. Um, of course, I was devastated, bruh. like, let me show y'all. It's so crazy now looking back. Like, the fact that I thought that those shoes would just equate into chemistry and whatnot, and you know, we'll never know what happened because my dad, my dad got me those mellows. I found them too. It was the M4. Let me show y'all. Uh, my dad got me some M4s. It was these. These are the shoes that my dad got me when I told him I wanted some Aqua 8s, the Mellow M4s. For some reason, I can't. Oh, there we go. Yeah, man, these are the shoes that my dad got, the Mellow M4s. Like, no disrespect to anybody if you like the Mellow M4s. Like, there's somebody that the Mellow M4s are probably their grail. But, you know, I see this shoe and all I can think about is the most extreme disappointment. For real, Edwin, like I said, all of this is all of this is hypotheticals, but yeah, the Mellow M4s, that's what my dad got. He got me those. Yo, I hate this shoe, bruh. I hate this shoe with a passion. Just, how I ended up getting this shoe. Man, man, oh man, yeah, bruh. The Mellow M4. And this shoe is so weird, like, because if you look right here, the eyelet, like if you notice, the shoelace comes up and goes through, but you could also put it through the top, if I'm not mistaken, and it came straight up. So Really good basketball shoe, I'd assume. I didn't play basketball like that. Um, I think the ankle support was probably really cool, and I think that's what they were going for. But bruh, I do not like this shoe. Yeah, brother, I beat you to the punch. You don't have to ask. I will volunteer. Yes, I hate this shoe. I hate this shoe. Like, you don't understand how hard it was for me to sit here and say, well, maybe it has good ankle support. Like, I'm trying to find the silver lining, but I hate this shoe, dog. I hate this shoe. Yeah, man. So that's the shoe that my father got me when I told him I wanted some Aqua 8s. Um, so yeah, whenever I see Aqua 8s, I buy them because, you know, I just think about that situation. Yeah, man. Shoot, what was I? I don't know, man. I thought I was talking about something else. That shoe caught. Yeah, man. In the alternate reality, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not even gonna go down that road, murder. You about to get me in trouble, bro. I'm already in the hot seat, so I ain't even about to think about in the alternate reality. I got one. In the alternate reality, what would have happened is that girl would have introduced me to my wife. Boom. There you go. Somehow, right, he living up to his name. Murder by the creator murder. So yeah, in the alternate universe, man, that lady would have introduced me to my wife, bruh. So yeah, it would have still worked out the way that it was supposed to. Um, Next week is gonna be good, man. Make sure y'all tune in. Your boy is going to the Drake concert. Drake is coming to Charlotte. I know. Like, here's the thing, man. I'm a really big rap purist. Like, when I say I'm a purist, like, I listen to boom bap rap. Like, I went back and I studied like Eric B and Rakim, like Schoolie D, PSK. Like, I really, really, really like rap music. Um, but I like Drake. And a lot of the old heads don't like Drake. And I go to bat for my guy Drake, man. Like, I really, really, really am a Drake fan, man. Like, the man makes good music, you know. So I'm super excited to go to the concert next week. Monday, I'm going to a Panthers game. It's the Monday Night Football joint. As a matter of fact, Norm said he's going to all the home games too. So I may need to tap in with him and see if he's going. I'll link up with him also. But next week is gonna be a crazy one. We got the Drake concert on Friday. Yeah, the Drake concert on Friday. We got the Panthers game on Monday. Um, as you can see, I'm a Falcons fan. Like, make no mistake, I definitely bought the Falcons Dion jersey. Like, I was supporting Dion, but I'm also gonna make sure that it's known that I am a diehard Falcons fan. Like, I'm not a bandwagon Falcons fan because who would be on the bandwagon for the Falcons? Because we always lose. Like, I'm talking about not even Michael Vick era Falcons fan. I'm gonna show y'all how far back it goes. I'm a Falcons fan when Chris Chandler was the quarterback. I'm talking about the 90s, bruh. Like, I'll never forget. I was at my uncle's house and the Falcons were playing the Vikings. And this was young Randy Moss, too. I don't know if I can't remember if Dante Culpepper was the quarterback back then or not. But I just remember knowing that Randy Moss was on the field and my Falcons were playing. And the Falcons won. And the Falcons were going to the Super Bowl. And the Falcons were going to play the freaking Denver Broncos. And I just knew in my heart of hearts, the Falcons would beat the Denver Broncos. Anybody that has Google or anybody that knows history knows that the Falcons don't have any Super Bowl wins. So obviously, we did not beat the freaking Denver Broncos. I mean, you had John Elway and Terrell Davis. So, back then I just had hope and thought that we might have had a chance, but there was nobody that was beating those Denver Broncos that year. Nobody, nobody was beating those Denver Broncos that year. So yeah, man. Blue, what you mean, bacon? What you mean, bro? Um, what you mean? Yeah, I was hurting, man. I stayed up late that night because the Super Bowl was on the Sunday. Obviously, I had school Monday, and I just knew we were gonna win that game, but we did not. And everything after that, the Falcons went downhill, and their seasons were terrible. But then, oh, the name with the mods. Yeah, that's dope. Can I change it? I don't know how. Let me see. I don't know how. You about to make me get into the weeds. See, that's a real fan. I'm like that with my New York Giants. We just got straight spinning on each other out in bed by the Yeah, man. I tell you, Giants fan. Well, no, y'all Giants fans though. Y'all had Eli though. Like Eli is the only like y'all can rest knowing that as Giants fans, your quarterback is the only quarterback to beat Tom Brady 2 times. Like not Peyton Manning, not Peyton, his brother Eli. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, Eli went out sad, and I don't like. Now, I don't know if you were one of those Giants fans, but I don't like the chat. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, okay, I get you now. Yeah, man, but I don't know if you were one of those Giants fans that was riding Eli on his last years, like forcing him and bullying him into retirement. But I don't like how y'all treated Eli, man, because he's the only quarterback that beat Tom Brady 2 times in the Super Bowl. So, just off the strength of that alone, y'all got to put some respect on Big Eli name, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Giants fans can look back and they can rejoice knowing that, you know what I'm saying? That's dope. That's dope, bro. Like, that's Tom Brady is arguably the greatest quarterback of all time. Oh, yeah. Edwin, hold it down, bro. Appreciate you coming in, man. We'll get together, man. Appreciate you tuning in. I don't think I got much longer either. I'm gonna have to bite the bullet. Yeah, man. A little later. A little later on today. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna bring it to a close in a little bit. I'm gonna just have to bite the bullet and go talk to my wife. But yeah, Eli, man. Eli's Eli. So, as Giants fans, you guys can look and say, hey, we got some Super Bowls under our belt. You know, as a Falcons fan, there is no solace. Like, we don't have any Super Bowl. Like, you look into our history, you see we had a lot of great players that we let go. Obviously, of course, we had Dion. But, a lot of people don't know that Brett Favre played for the Falcons at one point in time. Like, we had Brett Favre. Who's to say what would have happened if Brett Favre was our quarterback as long as he was in Green Bay? You know? Like, it would have been nice to keep Brett Favre. Now, it's before my time, so I don't really know much about that and how it worked out outside of what I researched. Let me see. What you got? Nah, I did want him to retire, but only for 2 reasons. One, I hated to see his great career end like that, and 2, didn't want my boy to get hurt because our O-line was letting him get killed. Yeah, man. That's fair. Those are very valid points. Those are very, very, very valid points. Both of those make sense. I get it. Yeah, you're right. That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, man, like my freaking Falcons, man. So I'm originally from Atlanta. I was born in Atlanta. I Oh yeah, hold it down, murder. I'm wrapping it up too, my guy. I gotta go talk to my wife. I know she up because I just heard the thing go off. So I'm about to bring it to a close. You know what? Yeah, I think that's it. 105 minutes. We good. I'm gonna wrap this one out, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the story time, man. I appreciate my guys showing up and showing out. The Cardinals. Oh wow, you a Cardinals fan? Man. Um, of course, make sure to like. I don't have to tell y'all because y'all always like, comment, subscribe, and share. So I appreciate y'all. Um, but yeah, crazy story, crazy night. Your boy is about to go in the room and probably get fussed out, but it is what it is. I'll holla at y'all. We out. I gotta get the cool music. I gotta get the music, the outro music, like Norm has, man. We gonna get it together, man. I'm gonna have my intro song and all that good stuff. We gonna get there, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me through the. Right now, I say my channel is like when somebody's going growing their dreads and they going through the ugly phase. Right now, we in the ugly phase, but give it some time. Our dreads are gonna be hanging down to our back or locks. I think I should say locks. Yeah. Right now we going through the ugly phase with our locks, but in due time, the locks are gonna be down our back. So I appreciate y'all, man. Have a good night, man. Y'all stay safe.